So I'm half black, like my dad's black. So I do a lot of kind of race-based jokes about looking like the way I do, which is not black, but still being black. So I have kind of a lot of material based on that.
You're black?
Yeah, we'll have.
So when you fill out a form,
He seems so surprised.
Yeah.
When you
Most white people are.
like when you fill out a form that says ethnicity, what do you write down? Or race?
It depends on what the form's for. If I'm,
there you go.
It depends on the form.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Oh, what do you mean?
It's 50-50. I could choose.
Right, which is going to be
No,
to your advantage in
I
that
thought you
situation.
either are one or the other.
Well, no, he could obviously.
No, like if I'm applying for a college or something, I'm going to hit African American.
Or even try. Yeah, they're both. You can't.
Yeah, and if you're buying a gun, I'm going to check white.
Wait. So when are you checking black?
I haven't checked black in a while. Well, now, like I feel like mixed race is like more common now than it was 40 years ago. So now mixed is actually an option. Mixed race, and they don't even ask you to specify. You're just mixed.
Yeah.
So
or I think
mixed.
you can also just not answer now, right?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, but that's no fun.
Yeah. No. Listen. Yeah, you got to keep them on their toes, right?
Yeah. There's a non-white version, right? Or non-Caucasian.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't look at any of the other
different
options.
answers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess 3. I've definitely checked black. I've definitely checked white. I've definitely checked mixed.
Yeah.
Or other.
Dude, I love it. You're like, I'm going to get a bank loan. I'm checking white.
Wait, what if somebody that's Italian hit? Do you hit white?
I'm white. I was born in.
But I feel like
I don't write down Irish.
My grandparents were Italian. I'm like, I think it's funny in the U.S. like how we claim like our heritage. Like Slater's like, I'm an Irish guy. How many generations back? Like, no,
I'm also a French
American.
Canadian guy and a Scottish guy. So,
right? Yeah.
But I feel like Irish is white. I feel like especially Southern Italians definitely white with like an asterisk though, right? Like some of them are dark.
I'm more Northern Italian than some. My grandfather was from. My grandfather was from Sicily.
Dad's black, mom's white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How black is your dad?
Yeah.
Like black.
I mean, he looks black. But then we did the genealogy thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Ancestry.com and
what'd you find out?
Well, he's like 60% black.
Okay.
So he's closer to half black. So I'm closer to a quarter.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should probably stop saying the N-word. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to say.
You're not black enough to say the N-word.
Yeah, not anymore.
See, Ancestry.com just ruins things.
Dude, it ruined a lot.
23andMe. People are crazy.
It ruined a lot.
It's true.
Dude, how many did you guys find skeletons?
No, I would never in a million years do that.
When you're ready for it. My mother told me she was married before and I was only 12 and I was like blown away.
What?
Dude,
yes.
I was so hurt, dude. I was like, does Dad know?
She's like, of course he does, honey.
You know what I mean? I'm looking at a picture of my grandmother's house and there's this guy putting her arm around my mother. I was like, oh, I've never seen that guy before.
Yeah, like who's that?
Is that your brother?
Who's that?
That was your mom.
So then my mother looks at my grandmother and says, should we tell him? I'm like, tell me what?
See?
Is that my dad?
Well,
it wasn't really his.
Mom was married before. I'm like, she was? I'm like, does Dad know?
So funny.
Does Dad know?
It's got to be crazy for like what, 12?
I was so offended.
Stop.
I was, dude. I was so offended. I was mortified. I felt so hurt for my father. And he came before him, like
just go and give him a hug. You're like, I'm so sorry.
I was
and
like,
the people doing 23andMe are also giving their DNA samples to this company that can sell them to whoever they want. So that's another reason why
I know, yeah. I thought Musk was going to buy that up or something crazy.
But I forget where all that info is now, but it's been sold and sold and sold.
Yeah.
That's
it was just open. They filed for bankruptcy so anybody could buy it, essentially, if you had enough money.
Yeah.
Buy it. I'll buy all your stuff.
What's the response you get from like race related humor?
I mean, so Southwest Colorado, super white, but I think people enjoy it. I tend to get decent laughs in the crowd, especially if I talk about how like white they are. They love that. And
people want to be made fun of.
Yeah,
I believe
absolutely.
That. Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of lean on that pretty heavily. Plus, I feel like it kind of gives me an up. I'm like the only person of like color up here on the stage, so I can kind of try to get away with stuff that maybe some of the other guys and gals can't necessarily get away with, just because I can make a couple black jokes.
Nobody's
specifically
trying to
make it about like my family and stuff. And like, what are you gonna do? Tell me I can't make jokes about my own family? And so that is tends to be pretty well receptive. Sometimes like an awkward laugh, and which I love.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Love awkward things, like more uncomfortable. Like if I'm bombing, I'm like loving it, you know. But
Wait, really?
yeah,
Have you bombed bad?
I feel like I've bombed. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you do it enough times, you're gonna bomb
Right.
quite a few times.
Do you acknowledge the fact that you're bombing, or you just kind of like ignore it?
Case to case.
Yeah.
I feel like I now I'll acknowledge it, and then I'll like feed into it. You know, I'll be like, all right, well, I'm up here no matter what, and I'm up here, and I'm at least gonna make myself laugh. So if you lean into it, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like whatever, you're gonna do it again. And so yeah, the race jokes go over well, but then. So we're doing. I was telling you about the stand up versus improv, where we do this will tie back, the stand up versus improv. How we do stand up, then improv troupe comes through and does improv based off our stand up. But we're actually going to take that show to New York City later this month, and same thing. Initially, they asked us like do all new material, and I was like. Well, a lot of my material has to do with race, and I tell that in front of just straight white people, not necessarily straight, but you know,
white people.
Across the board, wall to wall white people. So I would love it if maybe we just scratch that rule, and I can tell some of those black jokes I've told in the past in Brooklyn, where there's going to be some actual black people that can relate and see how it does there. So yeah, we're going to do that.
Well, tell
it doesn't
us a
have to be
joke.
new material. I can't like sit here and tell you a joke.
Tell us a joke, clown.
Pretend you're on stage.
Tell us a joke, clown.
Make me a bicycle, clown.
Oh my god,
That was from Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, no, I knew what you were talking about.
well,
I feel like it's hard to like put
It is
people
hard.
on the
I'm not
spot
saying
to
it's
just.
not.
So yeah, I know I'm half black and look white, but I can tell you here, let me grab this. I can tell you right now that I have a huge, juicy, black berry cell phone. But I wrote that joke in 2009, so
When
it
people
was
had
more
Blackberries,
appropriate.
Yeah.
16 years ago when it wasn't an iPhone. So that's me bombing right there.
The BlackBerry had the keyboard
I still
on
think
it,
it's
right?
funny.
Yeah.
I still think you're funny, Chad.
Thanks.
Yeah. Do you ever make reference to the fact that you look like Pete Davidson?
Not on stage, no.
Other people
Steve
make
Buscemi?
reference. Buscemi.
Buscemi? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I've brought it up. I mean,
Other people bring
I'll
it
say
up
I look
to you.
like a love child of Steve Buscemi and Pete Davidson
You
on
kinda
stage or
do.
something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Someone was I telling you guys this? Someone told me. I forget his name. Youngblood. I had to
No.
Google who it was.
He's an English guy.
you know who that
Yeah,
is?
he played at the
Yeah, of course,
Aussie
yeah.
thing.
He did,
And Someone
yeah.
told me that in Cape Cod last week, and I was like, okay.
Maybe a
Cape
little.
Cod of all places.
No, he's
This
way
guy?
better looking
Yeah, he is better looking.
for sure. Yeah, hands down.
I don't think you look like this dude.
I
at all.
didn't really
we'll
either.
Have to throw a
He's
photo
a
up
young
of him.
British guy.
I was just on the pier in P-Town, and this guy was like, you know, you look like, right? And I was like, Steve Buscemi. He's like, no. I was like, Pete Davidson. He's like, no, Youngblood. And he's like this 60-year-old. I was like, who?